You said coming into the weekend you'd learn a lot about your team.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen 2 games already. You're still learning a lot, aren't you?
Yeah. It's Parker had a good first time through the lineup, and you see the talents there. It's a special talent. He's going to have to control his emotions, and he's going to have to minimize. And he did it in some scrimmages, but I'm optimistic and anxious for him to grow because the talent is there. The stuff is electric. The bullpen was not what it was yesterday. Talented arms, but you got to come in and throw strikes. You can't walk a guy, hit a guy. So we just weren't really good at the bullpen today. And he had some young arms and some first-timers out, but we had a first-timer out last night too. And it's about strike zone control, fastball control, breaking ball. And then, it's not all the pitcher's fault. I mean, offensively, we haven't been great in 2 games. We've done enough to put a couple rallies together and score a couple runs, but we haven't been super offensive just yet. Now, facing top 25 teams and really good pitching, so it's not easy. But I'm anxious to see how we come out tomorrow. And it's just sometimes it's one more good at-bat an inning. You can't have guys throwing away at-bats. You can't have non-competitive at-bats. And usually when you look at games like this, there's too many of those.
What's the message to the team for tomorrow?
We experienced highs of highs, and now here's what losing feels like. And it sucks, and it should hurt, and you should be a little pissed off, or a lot. And so, you prepare to play good baseball tomorrow. It starts on the mound, starts defense, but I've challenged the offense too. I mean, we got to be more offensive. So turn the page. Let's come out tomorrow, play better baseball.
Getting back on Parker, he had took off great. I mean, 3 hitless innings to get things going. Was there something in the 4th that got to him emotionally a little bit? That got him a little rattled, or?
It's the game of baseball. I mean, it's a super competitive kid. He's gonna have to tone down the emotion. You're not gonna sustain. This is not high school. You're not gonna tough, and you're gonna have to breathe, make pitches, stay in the moment, get the next guy. I mean, that's the world of big-time pitching. And we play in the ACC, and if you want to aspire to play at the next level, but like I said, the talent is there. Love the kid, love the stuff. It's our job to just kind of help him grow in that area.
What's Peter Michael impressed you with, through camp to get him to become that number 3 guy for you?
Just very professional. I mean, there's talent there. He's just been very professional. Now you're going to see the same type of fight tomorrow. It's a competitive kid. He's got emotion when he pitches, but again, he's probably been doing this a little bit longer and can maybe control his emotions a little better. And so a lot of talented arms still haven't pitched, right? So Hartman and Cutts and Hoyt, and there are guys. So no matter what happens, I'm anxious to see this talented group tomorrow.
You talk about offensively, the guy you need to see swing the bat better is Eddie King, and really struggling to get going. I think 6 strikeouts in 2 games. Do you talk to him about that? Just let him try to overcome it, or what's the story there?
Coach Snide and Coach Vrabel. When I start talking to hitters, and it's a ping pong ball in their head, so I might just pat them on the back or encourage them or challenge them. But I mean, it happens on every team and every lineup. Some guys get off to great starts. Some guys struggle, press a little early. Eddie's trying. It's not lack of effort, and we trust him. We believe in him. Jake Monroe doesn't get the run in from third. Eddie's going to pick him up. We talk about that all the time. He has a good at bat. He lines out to right. So he's not that far off. I mean, I'm very confident he'll get it going.
Hey, great, appreciate it, Dan.